Everyone keeps saying that AI is a bubble, one that's even bigger than the dot-com bubble, whose crash caused $5 trillion loss to investors and the bankruptcy of so many million-dollar startups, but also led to the rise of giants like Amazon and eBay. I'm Tim from Codex Magna, and in this episode of The Big Picture, we will explore the fabric of economic bubbles. What are they? Do they always pop? Are we in a bubble right now? And what can you do to be one of the winners? To see what a real bubble looks like, rewind to the late 90s. The internet is new, everyone's terrified of missing the next Amazon, and suddenly anything with .com in its name is raising millions. Startups with no profits, no plan, just a website, going public overnight. For a while, it felt like these companies were shaping the future. But underneath, most of them were burning cash with no real business model. Stock prices were rocketing anyway, just because they were part of the next big thing, the internet. That's an economic bubble, when prices float way above reality, fueled by hype and fear of losing out, instead of solid profits and actual demand. By 2000, reality finally caught up. The Nasdaq Stock Exchange lost nearly 80% of its value. Hundreds of dot-coms vanished almost overnight, and those can't-lose tech stocks? Many went straight to zero. But here's the twist. The internet wasn't a fad. The prices were the bubble, not the technology. And that's key, because bubbles don't all die the same way. Some explode like the dot-com crash. Others just slowly deflate as hype cools off. And sometimes the world grows into the expectations, and the bubble never quite pops. Economists have a simple definition. A bubble is when prices shoot far above the real value of an asset, driven mostly by the belief they'll keep rising, not by profits or cash flow. In plain English, people buy only because they think someone else will pay more later. So then, how do you tell a true bubble from the early days of real change? From the inside, you look for behavior, not tweets. Are valuations rising way faster than revenue or users? Do you keep hearing it doesn't matter, growth will fix it later? Are Uber drivers pitching you how this is going to change the world? When logic bends around the chart, you're probably in bubble territory. So is that what's happening with AI right now? With AI, it seems like you've got both layers at once. On top, sky-high valuations and startups with little revenue. Underneath, real companies are already using AI to cut costs, ship faster, and drive serious revenue. So yes, parts of AI look like a bubble, but the tech is real. The winners, just like Amazon, will be the ones being built to solve real problems and outlive the hype. The truth is, in the 2000s, Amazon got wrecked too. Its stock fell almost 90%. But the business kept growing. They cut the fluff, focused on customers, and built boring but powerful stuff. Logistics, infrastructure, real cash flow. And that's the playbook for AI. The prices around AI may be bubbly, but the technology itself might very well be the most valuable thing that humans have ever built. So do all bubbles burst? Not always in a dramatic overnight crash. Some end like 2008 housing, vicious pop, forced selling, deep recession. Others just leak air for years as prices drift down and nobody wants to talk about them anymore. And a tiny few? The world slowly grows into them, and we realize it wasn't really just hype after all. That's exactly how Amazon survived the dot-com collapse. While everyone else was busy convincing the world of their vision, Amazon obsessed over cash flow, cut side projects, and doubled down on boring things that actually worked: logistics, customer service, infrastructure. They didn't need the bubble to stay inflated, because the core business made sense. Whether AI is a bubble or not, a company's success is based on the same things: real customers, real unit economics, controlled burn. Instead of partying in the spring, use the resources to build something that can survive a harsh winter. So what do you do in a bubble? First, don't YOLO your rent into hype. Only risk money you don't mind losing. Second, diversify. Some boring safe investments, some risky bets, and some plain old cash for rainy days. But above all, invest in your skills and networks. Stocks can go to zero. Your ability to create value in any environment? That's the one asset that doesn't pop. But truly, in the age of AI, being able to understand and use these almost magical tools at the highest level will put you multiple steps ahead of others, especially in the long run. If you enjoy learning about the inner workings of the world, subscribe and hit that notification bell to be notified when we release more videos like this one. I'll see you in the next video.